Hey guys, welcome to my new video. Today we're going to make a bottle. This is going to be a two-part video. In part 1 I'm going to use polygon modeling to make the bottle, and as always for part 2 we're going to use splines to model a bottle. So let's get to it. Just before we start, I want to share a quick tip with you. Whenever you're modeling something and you need to put up a picture of it to look at, don't go and just put up a viewport, a picture as a viewport background. Instead, you can make a plane and add a bitmap with the pictures you want to model from. For example, this would be quite useful when you're modeling a house or let's say a shoe maybe. So now let's go ahead and do that first. So we're gonna need a plane. It does not matter the length, the width. Um, because it's going to be a picture just. So go to the material editor and select under maps, go to diffuse color and add a bitmap. So let's say now I think I have the picture, but we're just gonna try it's not here. So here it is, a beer bottle. So we're gonna open that and select show shaded material in viewport, and we're going to add this material to the plane. So now if you check, the bottle is some kind of squeezed, so we're going to give it an UVW map. Let's see, and now you can make it box or maybe manipulate it as you want. So let's go ahead and select bitmap fit and select the same picture again, and now we have the bottle as it should be looking. So go ahead and collapse all, yes, close the editor, the material editor, I'm sorry, and let's go ahead now and make the bottle. So now we're going to work from the top viewport, and we need to make the picture appear right here. So we're going to go here under wireframe tab and select default shading, and now we have the bottle. So now we need to make a cylinder. Let me just enlarge that. Now the cylinder is going to be somewhat this big, maybe. Now it doesn't matter the height. So now we're going to rotate that guy. Let's see. Just snaps toggle. Rotate at 90 degrees. And now we're going to give it some height. Oops. Let's say something like that, but I want it to be a bit bigger. Something like that. You can always cut off the top if you want to, and I'm going to make the radius 10 centimeters. So now you need to convert it. Oops, I'm sorry. We're gonna need height segments. So toggle edged faces by pressing F4, and let's give it somewhere about 50 height segments. Let's see, the cap segments, something like 2 cap segments, and size about 35, let's say, something like that. So let's see now how it looks. Now we're going to go to object properties and select see-through. Okay, so we can see the bottle actually. And now we need to align the cylinder, move it left or right to be as close as you can make a perfect match for the bottle. So let's see something like this. Because the bottle is slightly tilted to one side on the picture, we're going to have it peeking out behind the cylinder, but that's okay. So now we need to go ahead, select the cylinder and convert it to editable poly. Go ahead and select vertex mode, and now we're going to model the bottle. So we need to get these guys, and by pressing R we're going to select the select uniform scale. So now let's do something like this. Oops, I'm sorry. Top. So now we're going to do something like this, because the bottom of the bottle, I want it to be something, I want it to look something like this. And now we continue upwards, to move upwards on the vertices, I'm sorry, I keep calling them vertices, I don't know why, because the one is called vertex, but I know they're vertices. Now we leave one row, two rows, and on the third we're going to go something like this, and then we're going to select all these guys up to here, and we're going to scale them down. Still give it a look something like that. So now I'm going to get these and move them down a bit and scale them something like that. Again, these, move them down, scale something like that. This. So you basically all you do is moving up and scaling down, or scaling up. So you need to make as much edges as possible for the bottle to be smooth as we, so we get the smooth end result. Let's see, I'm gonna move them somewhere right here, so that's okay. Again, move, scale down, it's like that. Select other row, move, scale. Now let's see. You have to be patient about this process, because it's time consuming, but you're going to have a well result at the end. So go ahead and now and move all of these vertices down. I'm going to need to scale these guys down. So you see, you have to take one side of the bottle because the other is not so exact, let's say. So scale by one side always. Let's go ahead like that. Scale these guys down also. Something like that. Now you can always get 3 or 4 rows and make them something like that, but I don't like that, because now we're going to have to move them around, you see, and again you have to manipulate this vertices. So just go step by step, row by row. So I'll scale this down something like that. Now this, okay, and now here we come at the top of the bottle, and now we need to make this edge right here. So I'm going to get these guys here, something like that. Now get these guys somewhere around here, scale them down, something like that. Let's see, down maybe. Now let's see these guys what we can do. Maybe a little bit more. That's okay. Now let's see. I'll get this somewhere here. I'll get these guys right here. And now we're going to need another row of vertices. We're going to go ahead and get to the edit tab here, select swift loop, and make another edge. So we can make how many edges we want. Something like this. Let's see. Oops. Sorry. Let me just see what I've done right here. Okay, so we're good so far. Now let's see. Give it a smooth finish right here. Something like this. Go ahead and make another edge. Let's see what we're gonna get actually. So I think that's enough. Something like this. So now let's go ahead and see what we have done. Isolate selection, go to object properties now and select see-through, uncheck see-through. Okay, now let's go ahead and add turbo smooth so we can see the end result. Turbo smooth, 2 iterations. So turn off edge faces. Now let's see. I think it's good enough. Let's see it something like this. I want to render it really quick just to see. Let me check. I want to see the top if it's good. So something like this. Yes, I'm pretty satisfied with this. Pretty satisfied. Okay. Oops. So now we go back to edge faces. Delete the turbo smooth modifier. Let's see what we can do about this guy. Then make a hole right here, because we have to have a hole to drink from. So we're going to bevel this somewhere about -2. Let's say no, -2 is too much. -1, but this is going to be, the bevel is actually going to be 0.5. Let's see. Let's try 0.3. So I'm satisfied with that. So now we need to make a hole. So now go ahead and delete these polygons. So we have the whole of the actual bottom. The actual whole of the bottom, I'm sorry. So uncheck polygon mode. Go ahead and find the shell modifier. I'm going to give it a shell, but on the inner amount, something like, let's see, 0.1 maybe. So we get the thickness actually. So that's good. Go to collapse all, yes. And now we add the turbo smoothing modifier. So the iterations up to 2 or 3, however you want it. I want them to be 2. So now let's see how the render looks. That's good. That's actually good. And now we're going to give some material to it. Go ahead and open the material editor. Add a physical material. Go ahead and rename it bottle. And from the presets we're going to choose the, let's say I want to try theme geometry. I'm going to add this to this. So let's see how it looks this with this preset actually. Okay, now so this is what we've got. So we have to work with the material a bit. Let's go ahead and select it. Go to material mode advanced. Now let's see the base color black. Reflections, I want to go ahead and get the reflections down to 0.4 maybe, and the transparency also to somewhere about 0.7. Let's try it now. So let's go ahead and make it something like this, and I'll be back with the final result. So now this is what we've got after we've rendered the image. Now let's go ahead and put this guy somewhere. Just let me find. Let's do it something. I want to be some kind of brownish but dark brown. Something like, let's say something like this. And the color of the transparency is something but a bit lighter. Something like this. So now let's go ahead and render it again. And now this is what we actually have. So I'm pretty satisfied with the looks of this bottle. I'm talking about the material, and I think I'm now going to wrap it up just like it is. So let me just rotate it as it should be, upwards, something like this, and let's make another something like this. Let's go ahead and render that out, and let's wrap up the video. So I'm pretty satisfied with this material for now. I'm going to leave it like that, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you now know how to make a bottle by polygon modeling, and I hope you will subscribe, you will like the video, and you will share it with your friends, so you'll keep me motivated to do more videos, and even more than I expect to. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.